You know, I gotta say the B-2 bomber is one of the most powerful bombers that was ever created, if not the most powerful one, and War Tycoon has actually replicated its power into the in-game standards pretty well. Well, let's just say they did, because there were some changes that were made to it, which once again were secret, they were not put on the update log, and the whole community has just noticed it a little bit ago, I'd say like maybe a week ago, and I just didn't make a video about it, because I really wanted to test it, but today that's exactly what we're gonna be doing. The B-2 bomber has unfortunately been nerfed quite a lot. As you guys remember, it used to be a full-on bunker buster, and it used to pretty much be able to kill everything that's in the base. Well, unfortunately, that has been changed, and today I'll be showing you guys what happened. So basically, what used to happen is that the B-2 used to destroy you in your base, no matter where you were inside of the bunker, but now, as you guys can clearly see, let's just say this is not going to be quite the case, because I barely lost 1/3 of my health while the B-2 was literally shooting most of its bombs on me, and that is actually really sad, to be totally real with you. Like, the bombs were used to able to just find you easily no matter where you were, but no, not so much. And do you guys also remember where all your power boxes were literally destroyed in an instant the second that the B-2 decided to attack your base? Well, let's just say this is not the case once again, because let's just say most of the power boxes were not even touched, and the only destroyed one has already been broken before. And do you guys also remember there was another use that the B-2 also had, and that's going to be destroying people who are just sitting inside their bases or camping in there? Well, the B-2 was pretty good for that, but once again, not anymore. It wasn't even able to kill a person after so many bombs. But do you guys remember the Superhind, the vehicle that's area damage was pretty much based off of the old B-2? Well, let's take a look on what it's gonna be able to do to me. I'm just gonna be sitting at the back of the base in the same spot, and even when the Superhind isn't fully aiming its bombs at me, and it's aiming the other side of the base, I was still killed. But also, if we take a look on how good the Superhind actually is at shooting me in the correct spot of the base, as you guys can see, I was easily able to also get killed, and I almost even got one-shotted. And to put the cherry on top, the B-2 was also aiming at all of these places combined, so it shot around 8 bombs or so, and it literally shot the front and the back of the base, and with its combined area damage, it still wasn't able to kill me. I think you guys are seeing the problem right here. Another thing that this vehicle was also used for is being very good at killing people who are in the middle of mid-war, so there is no reason why these bombs shouldn't kill me right here, and guess what? They decided to still not kill me, and I was standing in like a perfect spot, and the B-2 pilot knew exactly where I was. So I think it's pretty obvious that the area damage of this vehicle was fully nerfed. You know, I'll give the B-2 credit for one thing. It's always been good at countering the zoom walls with its brute strength of the bombs, and these bombs' damage has actually not been nerfed. However, the overall area of effect was nerfed. So as you guys can see, this vehicle is still pretty good at countering the zoom wall. It will be able to kill it with most of its bombs, but once again, the point is that this vehicle was never really made for countering ships. It was mainly made for killing people on the ground and destroying ground vehicles, really people who are camping, but now at this point it seems like this vehicle doesn't have that strength anymore, which is actually pretty sad, because it used to be pretty much the best spinner vehicle, but now it realistically doesn't have that much use anymore in the meta. So really, they need to either unnerf it, because this was the only good thing about it, or they need to rework this vehicle by giving it different types of bombs, or else it's just simply not worth its money. Anyway, for the time being, I'll see you guys next video. Have a great day, and thanks so much to my channel members.